Hey, thanks again for meeting me. This means a lot. I think it'll be a great opportunity for you and see how we can help you. So I understand your time is limited, so I want to get right to it. Yeah. We can address those potential issues that the company is facing.
Great.
Just to get started, I need to ask you a few questions. Okay. That way I can understand exactly where I can help you, where we can fill those gaps, and again, be able to develop that relationship. So what kind of research are you currently doing?
Yeah, so I'm responsible for all of our customer initiatives in the sense that any transaction or relationship that we have with a customer, we want to measure that. And so right now, that's my responsibilities, is making sure that we really understand what's going on with our customers and hearing their voices.
And that's great. You're aware most companies need to do that. If you're not doing that, you're falling behind. With customers having up-to-date, relevant information and choice, you have to be doing that, so that's great. But in terms of how you're getting that data, are you outsourcing it, are you doing it in-house, or how are you doing that?
Yeah, previously we actually outsourced it.
Okay.
So it was something that we had another organization that had collected it for us. But as of the last 2 years, we brought it in-house. So we've got a system that we're using in-house.
Okay. So you are doing some research. When you say in-house, what measures did you have to take? Did you have to hire additional people? Did you have to train and basically staff that you currently have?
Yeah, so we really didn't take on too many additional resources. We had a staff. There's about 10 people on the team. They're the ones that are responsible for collecting the data. As far as to your question, what additional things did we take on? Really, the main costs were just time.
Time. Okay. And that's what we hear from a lot of clients. So it makes perfect sense. How many people would you say you have in your group right now doing that?
There's about 10.
About 10. Perfect. So specifically in terms of the data you collect, what type of information do you wish you had in order to make better decisions?
So I feel that we do a really good job of having relationship feedback. So in the sense that maybe every 6 months or so, we can send out a survey and understand how people are doing at that time. But one thing that we do struggle with is touch points. So at every touch point, whenever someone's going to purchase any of our paper products or anything else, we would like to have a much better understanding at that touch point and in a very quick turnaround exactly what's happening.
That could be a big problem, and we can help you address that. So along those same lines, here's a crucial question. What if I could tell you specifically the reason why customers are buying, let's say, Windex instead of your glass cleaner? Would that be valuable to you?
Absolutely.
Absolutely, right? We can provide that for you. We can provide that in a timely fashion. We can give that to you basically real time, which translates into you saving money, saving time, and you can allocate the resources you're currently using with your 10 employees, so that group that you have, you can probably use it on R&D, marketing, advertising, or you name it, right? So, are you familiar with Qualtrics and some of the services we provide?
You know, I really don't know a whole lot other than our brief conversation and setting this meeting up.
That's fine. I'm surprised. We're a pretty big company. We've been around for about 10 years. And we help pretty much a wide range of any industry you can think of. The likes of Apple, Microsoft, Marriott, Delta, all the way down to small businesses, deli shops, mom and pop shops, Utah Valley University. So as you can tell, we have a wide range of specificity. You can customize surveys based on your needs. So just to give you a little bit of information on that.
Okay.
Now, you said that one of the main issues by using Touchpoint is that sometimes you have that cycle of 6 months, right? It's a big problem. That's a big problem. You wouldn't encounter that with the suite that we were providing. Again, it would save you time, it would save you money, and you can better allocate the resources. That will be a great opportunity for you, and you can eliminate all of that, all the other headaches. Now, I don't know if you currently are using a CRM. Do you have a CRM in place?
Yeah, we do. We use Salesforce.
Perfect. So Salesforce is the most popular one. Along those same lines, our software backwards integrates with Salesforce or with any other. So if you were to switch, you will be able to track that information into Salesforce. So let me give you a quick example. Let's say you want to find out on a new product that you'll be launching in California, right? So we will be able to give you the survey, and then you will be able, from the results, backtrack that into Salesforce. And that way, when you launch that campaign, you can see the reports, you can see the dashboards, and you can make better, more intelligent decisions that would basically help you through the process.
Okay, well, that's very helpful.
Perfect. So at this point, to be honest, it sounds to me like you need a better customer survey information. You need a better suite, you need a better software. We can provide that for you. At this point, it would be best if we set up a time. Give me an hour, I can bring some of my experts, you can bring some of your experts and decision makers. We can walk you through the whole process. Basically, we can do a mock, we can launch a campaign, we can fill out the questionnaire, you can see the real-time results and how it reports into your CRM and how you'll be able to, again, better allocate the resources that you currently are using with those other 10 people. Okay.
Okay. I'm not sure if it's necessary though. Quite frankly, the system that we have in place, it's been working fine, but it is very, very cost effective for us. And so, again, one of the reasons we had switched previously from what we've done is because it was very expensive for us. And the solution we have now, there are quite a few pain points, and I think you've touched on a lot of them. But we are a very, very frugal organization, and part of my concern would be that you guys are going to come in and we're not going to be able to afford you anyways.
No, I'm glad you bring that up. So along those lines, customization is not just based on the interface, it's based on pricing. So let's say to begin with, you would start with a small package and see, okay, let's see how it really, can this opportunity save us money? Can it really do that? So you start small. Later on in 6 months, you decide that it's working for you. You can always go up. So that wouldn't be an issue. We would work with you. We could sit down. That's minor. We can work that out.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm open to looking a little bit more.
That'd be great. Thanks for your time again.
Okay. Absolutely, Francisco. Thank you.